Hello everybody, and welcome back to RaceBeacon. I'm Bradley from RaceBeacon, and today we have the Aston Martin car launch. So here we go, it's finally happening. Been a long wait today, but we are back after yesterday. It's great to see so many of you back in the chat as well. I've also got DeWalt saying hello, so hello there. We're in the country music scene. No, I did not make that. I'm not that good. But yeah, hello everybody. Hope you're all having a great day so far. I hope we're all really excited for the Aston Martin launch. It's what now? Only about 25 minutes away, so it's not too long to wait at all now until this launch gets underway. And this should be the first of the new cars. This is the first actual car that we are going to see, because the Red Bull yesterday, that was the F1 mule car. So it's basically livery painted on top of the car that F1 made ages ago. The Haas was a render that's not going to look anything like what actually turns up even in Barcelona. But today we have the Aston Martin, and that is really the first chance we're going to get to see a proper 2022 Formula 1 car, because they're doing their filming day tomorrow at Silverstone So yeah, we're gonna get to see one of these cars out on track as well. So for the car launch tomorrow for McLaren, I'm gonna whip out the Golf McLaren jacket as well. I feel like that's a good idea for that stream. And we'll also be taking a look at anything that's inevitably leaked from Silverstone, and we'll show it on stream. So we'll get our actual first proper look at some cars on a racetrack, which is just brilliant. So hello everyone, so Shrey saying yo, so hello. But yeah, here we go, it's not too long now. Amadan saying hello, so hello Amadan, how are you doing? Great to see you around. I'm just going to quickly put a tweet out for this stream, so it all goes out. So let's take a look at what's going on in that poll at the moment. We've got... So actually 10% of you thinking that Aston Martin will finish first or second this season. And then we've got the majority, 49% with third to fifth place. Then you've got 38% for sixth to eighth. And then 3% for ninth to 10th. So no one expecting them to completely flop this year by the looks of it. McLaren will have a carrot livery, mark my words. Yeah, potentially. It'll be interesting to see what they do go with in the end. I'm pretty excited for the McLaren one. Absolutely. So yeah, we'll be covering that one as well tomorrow night. Do you have a timer for the car reveal? I don't have a timer. Well, actually, I sort of do. When it says a pre-season testing, if you take the minutes and the seconds, that's how long it is. So we're 23 minutes and 20 seconds away at the moment, for example. So yeah, it's on the hour, so not too long now at all. First, second, 9% are a bit too hopeful. Yeah. That's great English. Bit too hopeful in my opinion. Yeah, I think so potentially. I think the real funding increase that they've got with the Lawrence Stroll takeover, it will have an impact this year, but I honestly think when the wind tunnel was complete, I think halfway through this year, then we're going to start seeing the improvements. Once the factory upgrades are finished, then we're going to start seeing, and all of these new hirings they've made as well. Once they can really get into the job, start producing some actual physical stuff, then yeah, I do think Aston Martin will be up there. They've got the funding for it, and now they've hired staff from Red Bull and Mercedes. They've got the staff for it as well. They just need the time to get it all running smoothly. Thoughts on Vettel's career this year? Love your channel, man. Oh, thank you so much, Viniek. Thank you so much. It means a lot. So thoughts on Vettel's career this year? Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it? Because there's a very high chance that this could be his last year in Formula 1. So, yeah, I mean, the issue he's got at the moment is he's not at a top team. So his situation is either hope that Aston Martin have a good car this year, or if he knows they're going to have a good car next year, then just wait it out and, do another year. But I can't see him, as we head into 2024, still being in the sport. So I think we haven't got, well, same story of Hamilton and Alonso, really. As I said yesterday, you've got three massive names leaving the sport all at basically the same time in the next couple of years. What have we got in the chat? So loads of hellos. So yeah. Do you have a time? Oh yeah, I've read that one. What we got? Okay, cool. We have to do math to know the countdown. No, just look at the last two. Just look at the 21:30. That's all you. Just ignore the 12 days, 18 hours part, and then you're fine. Because it's on the hour that it's all going to happen. So I see YouTube Premium. I do. You see, the issue is the YouTube Premium. Once you get it, right, it's great. You get the free trial, you're like, oh, this is brilliant, this. And then it ends and you start getting the adverts again. You're like, oh, that's really annoying. So I now pay. I now pay for YouTube Premium. I'm not proud of it. But there we go. Right, what have we got going on? Let's see all of this. Okay, brilliant. So, yeah, we have not long to go now at all. I think as well for Lance Stroll, it's a pretty important year in his career, because if he doesn't perform well, I think this could very well be like a career-defining season about whether he's ever going to go on to do something better, or if he's sort of going to be that midfield driver who sometimes genuinely puts in good performance, or if he's just going to be stuck second driver typically with whoever he's up against, and he doesn't really have a chance to achieve anything. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. I had it free for 3 months, so it ran out, and I don't really care. No, that's good. That's good, because I think I get more money from the YouTube if it's not YouTube Premium. So none of you guys get YouTube Premium. You don't want it. No, you don't need it. Afternoon, Mr. Brad. Hello, hello, Sora. How are you doing? Wolf on the Hay, at least your YouTube Music subscription. Do I? I haven't used that. I didn't know that was a thing. We'll ignore that as well. I just refresh page, it gets rid of ads. Does it? Oh, well, that would have been easier, wouldn't it? Vettel fan for the 2022 championship win. Well, you never know if this car works well. That's not out the picture. If this is a Brawn-esque car where it is by far the best on the grid, Vettel will win the championship because he should beat Stroll. I'm so disappointed that I only got into F1 this year and missed the height of Vettel's career. Yeah, I know, that's the thing, isn't it? It's when you come in to support one of the older drivers and you sort of miss the peak of their career, because I really got into F1 when I was about 8 or so, so like sort of 2009, 10, 11. So that's when I like slowly got more and more into it. And obviously at that point I missed sort of the peak of Jenson Button's career, you know, as you can see there. Oh, Jenson, what a guy, love him. But yeah, there you go. Is the rear and front wings a spec part now? So far they all look the same. Well, no, actually, this is something we sort of looked at yesterday. From what we've seen so far, we got two very different philosophies. Right, hang on, I'm going to open up my... Oh, that's a good idea. I'll open up my Twitter and I'll put that on as well, because I did want to sort of do this comparison a little bit again. Where are we at, Twitter? Zoom out a bit, please. There you go. Oh, brilliant. Nice one. I've got... So, actually, statistically, you get more money from premium because it's guaranteed pay with ads. Oh, is it? I don't know. I think... Well, actually, yeah, it depends what, like, proportion of viewers have premium, because I've never been able to... You know, there's no direct comparison, so... I hope you're paying the student's price for YouTube. I am. I did get the... Yeah. And Spotify as well. Make sure to do that. Get the cheapest one you can. Do you think Hamilton stands a chance of winning his 8th world title? Yeah, absolutely. He absolutely does. And like I said yesterday, if there's a team that's going to dominate this year, it's going to be Mercedes for me. So, yeah, he's got a great chance. As long as they can make a decent car for him, he absolutely has every opportunity to go out and win. I am trying to just get the search bar up on Twitter. I'm struggling with this. Come on. Yeah, Twitter, go full screen, please. There we go, thank you. Right, so we're going to get the Red Bull car, and we're going to get the Haas car up, and I'll move those over. So here we go, we've got Red Bull here. So you can see the rear wing. So this is just the F1, spec part, basically. So it looks like that. You've got the really curved rear wing, and we'll take a look at the front wing as well in a second. I'm just going to quickly boot up the Haas as well. Give it a boot up the Haas. Oh, this is pure comedy. Right, here we go. Right, so let's get Haas up. Now, some people would say this is stuff I meant to do pre-stream. I say, yeah, I was meant to. I just forgot. Okay, here we go. So we've got Haas as well. So let's just take a quick look at how different these rear wings are. So you can see it's pretty... I mean, you've still got a little bit of the curve bending outwards, but look how drastic it is on the Red Bull with the spec part. And the actual curve on the rear wing itself, on the actual lower bit, is much more than we see on the Haas. So that's why I'm interested to really see what's going on today with the Aston Martin, because as I said, this is the actual first car, the first physical car that is going to be hitting a track, because they're doing their filming day tomorrow at Silverstone. So we're actually going to see the car on a track, and this is the first physical model of a car we're getting. So I'm really excited for this, actually. This is the first time we can actually like look at a car and go, oh, we can see what they're doing here. So yeah, really excited for that. Spotify, you're a millionaire. No, it's only like £4 if you're a student a month or something, so it's actually... I wish I was a millionaire, that'd be great. You know, a few more subs will be there. This year we need a Leclerc, Norris, George battle. Yeah, that, fingers crossed for that. That'd be absolutely brilliant. If George Russell was to show up and win one of the first 3 races, do you think Mercedes would allow him to compete with Hamilton? I think they're going to allow him, absolutely. I think they are going to allow him to compete. The only time they wouldn't is if we're getting to the point in the season where, you know, where it's a title fight and one of them clearly ahead of the other. I think apart from that, they're going to be pretty free to race. Especially if they've got a car that's much faster than everyone else. If it's a bit more tight, maybe there might be a bit more like, oh, whoever's in front, just keep the position. But I don't think they'll favour one driver. Because ultimately, George is a massive part of the future of that Mercedes team, so they don't want to annoy him. Red Bull launch show car. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, we know. This is the F1 spec car on the Red Bull, like I like we sort of said. So this is the spec car that they have here. They've literally plastered their livery on top of the car that we've seen loads of times. I saw myself in Silverstone. So yeah, that's what I mean. We haven't had a chance to really compare, and this is just a render of a really underdeveloped car, basically. I mean, the side pod air intakes are so small. That engine is going to be absolutely fried. Hey peeps, yeah, hello, Captain Bastain. Spotify is £1 here in India. Oh, I'll take that, absolutely. I can see what audience they're going for. What market they're trying to get in. What have we got? This is authentic experience you won't get anywhere else. Thoughts on how much more advanced an aerodynamic the P45 car is compared to the Red Bull? Well, yeah, no, that's a great question. Is it? 'Cause P45, it's so small. There's not a lot of drag going on there, so I reckon it would be quite fast. What's your favourite car design? So far, I'd say overall, I'm going to go with... I've got a poster of it on my wall up there. The 2011 McLaren. I love that thing. Because like I say, that was sort of... It's got nostalgia behind it. Because it was when I was sort of first really getting into Formula 1 when I was younger. So yeah, definitely that one for me. Team orders stink. I agree. I absolutely agree. We're not getting a team orders. Oh, hello, child. Hello, Morgan. How are you doing? It's £2 here, student discount in Dubai. That's mega. We're getting screwed in the UK here. How did you see the McLaren Lego car? So they've done some... yeah, so actually, this is a fun thing. We're probably going to do a video on this. I think I'm going to get the McLaren Lego car and try to get a review out for it pretty quickly, because I've got a friend as well who does a lot of like Lego Technic stuff. And he should be able to get that done really quickly if we work together on it. So I think we could get like one of the first reviews out for it. Obviously, they're going to give it to like other content creators first, but I think it's pretty cool. It's $180, I think. I'm here for the whole stream this time. Hey, Morgan. There you go. Let's now see how Ramco will fit it. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest questions for this. Hopefully they don't add any more colour to it, because we really just want the authentic dark green with like, you know, light green line, authentic Aston Martin livery. Has the reveal happened yet? No, not yet. We're going to be bringing it on this stream, so it starts in 12 minutes, or 12 and a half minutes, as you can see on the little screen at the bottom. So we'll be showing that and doing a live reaction to it all as it happens. The lack of adminning will end today. Oh, thank God. The chat. You guys are crazy. You need to be controlled. Jesus. It's Patronus with Merc this year. I mean, I think so. I thought, I don't know why I thought, but I thought they'd actually, like, drop the sponsorship. But Mercedes did a little bit of a tease with the paint colours that they're going to use, and the Patronus, like, sort of green colour was on there, so, yeah, I think it would still be there. I said chat's pretty sensible. No, it is. I'm joking. The chat is genuinely brilliant. I mean, compared to this Aston Martin chat down there, that thing is horrendous. No, they are. And they're not sponsoring, but they've still got the colour involved, at least. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah, launch stream starts at 2, so I guess 2:30 launch. Yeah, it'll be something stupid like that again, won't it? I think it'll be... if I remember from last time, Lawrence Stroll came on, he did a little bit of a talk, and about 10 minutes later the car was launched. So basically the time at the bottom plus about 10 minutes or so, I'd imagine, if it's sort of based off of what they did last time. Now they won't be able to copy Merc. They should make it silver like the Merc Vintage Racing Point. I don't know, I think with the Aston Martin they should embrace like the British Racing Green. And I've seen some mock-ups for this livery of what it could look like, and some of them are so nice. Yes, some of them are seriously nice, so hopefully we do get something quite similar to that in the end. No, they won't be able to copy Merc, no need to. Hey bro, hello Dejai, how are you doing? How are you doing? We're not long now until the launch of this Aston Martin car, so here we go. Now imagine if it's AMR 22, so they start at like 22 minutes after, go like, no, we're not doing all of that again. If this starts with a 22-minute countdown, I'm crying on stream. There'll be actual tears going down my face. But no, they shouldn't be. I think it'll be good. Giuliano saying hi. Hello there. Hope you're having a great day. Pleasure to have you on the stream. But yeah, here we go. Like I say, it's not too long to wait now. But why every car manufacturers are near Silverstone? So yeah, there's basically logistical reasons for that. It is just one of the best places to have it. Maybe pre-Brexit. But you just have such a wealth of experience in English British engineers, which I'm very thankful for, considering I'm studying to be an F1 engineer in the UK. So that should make my life a little bit easier. But yeah, no, basically it's all for that reason. You just have so many British engineers that it makes so much more sense. And all of the specialist parts tend to be created in the UK as well. Obviously, you've got Germany as well, and the shipping, but it's just a good core base for all of the teams to beat. 2-hour countdown. No, we're not streaming that long. God, no. Are BWT sponsoring Alpine this season? Yes, they are, meaning we are going to get some pink on that Alpine, which I'm pretty excited for. Why am I being spammed in this chat? Oh, are people trying to get... Oh, that's so cool. Are people trying to get on this stream by going through the chat there? That's quite cool. I tell you what, if we see you in... Everyone, plug this stream. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Or do. I'm not going to complain if you do. Do you think AMR22 will be pink and green? No, I'm not expecting any pink on this car. This should be a dark green with a bit of light green involved somewhere. Again, not sure where. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it should be pretty cool. Charges my phone, opens Instagram, gets ready for content. All right, I'm gonna actually get the stream out. Wait, I didn't know there was news about BWT sponsoring. Well, I don't know if it's like confirmed, or is it confirmed? I don't actually know. But as far as I'm aware, it absolutely is. From what I've seen, there's been a lot of swaps between Alpine and Aston Martin. Aston Martin in the rain. Oh, that's gonna look good. That is gonna look very good. I mean, it looked good last year as well, so I can imagine. What it's gonna look. Oh, hello, RaceBeacon stream. Yeah, hello, Morgan. I saw that. Oh yeah, Morgan gone. They haven't got. Oh my god, this is amusing. This chat in the Aston Martin stream is just absolutely crazy. In the USA, green is a bad luck colour, is it? I did not know that. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I had no idea that was a thing. Yeah, Morgan, you got caught on both streams. You're just too good. You're just too good. Right, like I say, actually, let me get the stream out now. Live for the Aston Martin car launch. Watch along. F1 2022. Let's go. Oh, look at this. We're just so good at this. We're so good at streaming. We're such a pro. Maybe dark green, blue. Yeah, there could be some blue on it. That'd be interesting. I honestly, I think, like I said in the Discord this morning. Actually, yeah, if you're new here, feel free to join Discord. I don't think I've put the link in the description, so I'm going to quickly do that now. But like I said this morning in the Discord, oh no, the link is there. I think we are past the most boring or the most straightforward livery launches so far. The Williams as well, as Lindley's mentioned in the Discord, is going to be very different by the sounds of it. They did a little reaction video with Albon and Latifi, their first look at the car, and they were all going like, oh wow, that's really different, and oh, I like it, and they bleeped it out. So yeah, I think we're expecting some new stuff on the Williams as well, so I'm really excited for that launch. Honestly, at this point, I'm really excited for most of them, because, as I said, we got the first two sort of more boring, straightforward ones out the way. You know Haas aren't really going to change their livery too much. You know Red Bull won't. But from now, we could see completely different liveries on all of the cars, so... Yeah, as Morgan says, Williams could be anything. I hope they go back for more of like a retro Williams livery, mostly because I'm a sucker for nostalgia, so, I hope they do that. That'd be quite cool. Green plus pink equals brown. Oh yeah, we're not going to get a brown race car. I don't think that would look great. I prefer the pink, to be honest. That's fair. That's fair as well. It depends how they incorporate it all, really. I heard Williams livery has a new colour. Both Albon and Latifi review them in the... Yes, yeah, that's the video I was talking about a second ago. Our news out there about the V10 R League. V10 R League. Aston Martin had the eSport team in there. Oh, here we go. The Aston Martin stream is go. The Aston Martin stream is go. So let's pop that up. I've got to be really careful with copyright this time. I knew it was going to be an issue on the last one. So if I ever mute it, that's why. It's because some very likely copyrighted audio is going to be playing. Because Formula 1 management and Red Bull obviously didn't plan it very well yesterday. A ground livery. Yeah, no, everyone loves a bit ground. Brilliant colour ground. Love it. What do you think about Aston Martin sponsors, as they have best sponsor? In my view, they have the best sponsor, biggest companies. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Obviously, there's a lot of money in the team. They've got some great sponsors as well, so it'll just be interesting to see what they eventually come out with. And like I say, I still think we need to wait a little bit to see the full effects of all of this extra funding. I'm not sure if it's this year or... you got a strike or claim. It was just a claim, so it's just on the actual streams. If it was a strike, I'd be... but no, it's just a claim, so it's fine. Yeah, I basically just don't think they planned it particularly well. Or actually, I think FOM, they have it automated, actually, so it would have just automatically claimed it. Which is fair, because there was FOM content in the Red Bull launch, so... do you think Vettel will retire this season? I'm not sure. I think it depends on the performance of the car. It'll either be, for me, at the end of this season or the end of next season. I can't see him still being there in 2024, so... what have we got everywhere else? So yeah, like I say, we're not long now until the actual launch of this car, thankfully. There we go. And we're going to head back full screen and look on here. So let's get subscribers up. Very good content last season. Thank you so much, Hakeem. And yeah, I can't wait to get back to, you know, all of the live reporting steward stuff. That was, I really enjoyed doing that. What have we got as well? I'm back with my spaghetti. Oh, that is such a win, Shrey. That is good. I love that. What have we got as well? Yes, but basically, yeah, I can't wait to get back to, you know, properly streaming all of these races and stuff, you know, our pre-race, post-race, and like I say, going over all the steward stuff. I really enjoyed that. And I'm also going to try to incorporate some actual video content into this season. So we'll have something like the stewards room, where we go over like all the decisions that stewards made over the weekend, discussing them and like seeing if they're right or not. And I'll try to get some like fan engagement in that, maybe on the Discord have a poll or something, so you know people can actually interact with the series and sort of change it themselves, and see how the Discord view it differently to me as well. That'd be really interesting to see if I'm in the minority or if everyone agrees with sort of what I'm saying. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, we've got loads going on. Good idea. Okay, let people like it. I'll take that. How's it going, bro? All good, Agan. All good. It would be nice if McLaren go back to the classic 80s or 90s livery instead of the orange, blue, black livery. Yeah, I think we're going to get quite a lot of grey and stuff. So why don't I mirror my face cam? Right, yeah, that's a really good question. There's a reason I don't, is because if I'm going right, I do that. So for you, I say right. I've got my right hand, it's pointing to the right-hand side of the screen. If I go left, it's pointing to the left. And normally, I'm in a different background that has no text either. That is literally there because it's been on that wall for too long. A very long time. So yeah, normally I'm at my uni accommodation doing all of these streams where it's got nothing in the background and it all works really well. But it's literally a case of if I want to point right, I can point right, and left. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't mirror and get confusing. So that's why. There you go, a bit of fun. Bit of fun, fun webcam mirroring questions. So here we go. Like I say, not long now at all. 2 minutes until this broadcast starts, and hopefully they don't have any FOM copyrighted footage in it like Red Bull did. Thanks for that. McLaren should be golf livery. It's so good. I really, fingers crossed they do. I'm going to be wearing the golf jacket as well for that stream tomorrow evening. Going to have the golf jacket on and everything. But yeah, it'll be good. You flip the poster. I can't flip the poster. I don't think. Can I flip the poster? Would that work? I think it would work, wouldn't it? But also, like I say, this isn't really where I'm meant to be streaming. So 2 minutes, chaps. Yeah, not long at all now. Not long at all. A Button fan. Interesting. Yeah. Button's a god, guys. Come on. Absolute champ. Chad. I need to champ and Chad at the same time. Makes total sense. What we've got? I wonder if Aston Martin go with the British Racing green colour with the Aston Martin logo on each side of the car. Yeah, I think it's more likely to be the Aramco logo on either side. But I think, again, you're pretty spot on there. Please answer my question. I just want to know why Ferrari have black and red kit. What about Santander? Does that mean their car is going to be red and black? So yeah, I'm expecting red, black and white on the Ferrari. I am expecting definitely maybe at the top or something we'll get a little bit of white near sort of where the shark fin is. And yeah, there'll be black. I think there'll be like a stripe of black somewhere, and then you're going to have the Ferrari red as well, obviously. A lot of red. So yeah, that'll be fun as well. Popcorn is ready. Come on, Aston. Yeah, we're just waiting for them to get going now. Which driver am I a fan of? So, like I said, ever since I started watching F1, it's been McLaren. So I'm sticking with him, and I followed Lando in a go-karting race like years and years back. And then followed him into Ginetta Juniors as well, watching him there. And then I've just watched him rise up all the way to F1. So it's pretty cool to follow a driver that way, and then for him to also end up at your favourite team. So solidly a Lando fan, but not one of the annoying stands that you get on the internet. There's quite a lot of them. A lot of them. I hope Mercedes go back to silver. Yeah, they are. Yep, Mercedes are going back to silver, which is why, like I say, I think that's why I say we've got the two most boring launches out of the way, I think. Because we're going back to that silver liveried Mercedes, and I'm really excited to see that. Mercedes silver is confirmed, yep. Which driver do I not like? I mean, I don't like Mazepin, because I think as a human, he's made some mistakes. But I wouldn't say like I strongly dislike any driver, really. I'd say I sort of have like a pet dislike of Stroll, but that is literally because my brother supports Stroll, and he always used to annoy me if Stroll beat Lando. He'd always like make fun of it, so I guess that like makes me like him less. But like, I've got nothing against him at all. So yeah. Were you abusing Twitter stands? I like. Yeah, see, Morgan, this is the good. I noticed the subscribe count went up when I bullied some Twitter stands. So if that's what people want. Thanks, great colour for them. Yeah, absolutely. It has to be Mazepin. Oh, Christ. Wasn't expecting that. This is why they have countdowns. That actually just broke me.
That was the dawn of Aston Martin. And over a century later, there's a real sense of excitement because the Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula One team is on a mission to climb to the summit of Formula One, powered by its partners,
hi guys,
and fans. The 2022 Formula One season starts here. Let's go inside.
Here we go. I figured out I really messed up with the audio levels yesterday. No one could hear me talking, so I fixed that for today. Aston catch us all slipping, yeah. I was jump scared. Yeah, no, that was not fun. Can I make screen bigger? I can. I'll go full screen. There you go. Here we go. I mean, I don't see what else has to do with F1, but we're going to gloss over that. Aston Martin, sponsored by Outdoors. People doing exercise. I know. What is this? What is this? Where is Seb? Yeah. He's going to be at the top of the mountain. We climb together. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, if we get Daniel Craig in, that'd be cool. Oh, here we go. Very British, this. Patriotic now.
Wow, well if that didn't get your pulse rate up a few notches, I don't know what will.
What wasted 2
minutes.
minutes.
Do is take a look at the cars on display here and this very special one under wraps. And that should tell
I don't know
you
where to put me. I'll go top left.
Production line. It all feels a little bit 007.
Ooh.
I had to mention him eventually, didn't I? Right, let's get this
yeah, it
underway.
took you 30 seconds.
Introduce you to the main man around here, the executive chairman of Aston Martin Lagonda and Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula One team. Please welcome to the stage, Lawrence Stroll.
Picking litter after those people. Brilliant. Brilliant. Lawrence! My favourite Bond villain.
It's great to see you and to be back here again. Could you just tell us a little bit about this climb that this Formula One team is on?
Thank you, Rachel, and great to see you. First, Aston Martin has always stood for excellence, and it's here at Gaydon that that excellence is created. You can see from the cars here what Aston Martin is all about.
Yeah.
Ultra luxury.
Green.
Performance. Innovation and excellence.
Valkyrie's paint job looks promising. Yeah. I mean, if the car's going to look like that... Oh my god, we're going to get a glossy car.
That we are the world's only
Please. I don't want a matte finish. Give us a glossy car.
Group. And we continue to celebrate our heritage as we drive towards an exciting future.
Well, Lawrence, we've got some stunning cars.
Oh, are we going to get a glossy Aston Martin?
More about these ones we're sharing the stage with.
The DBX 707 is not just the world's fastest ultra-luxury SUV. It has been redefined.
Yeah, I can't afford any of these. Just skip onto the F1
category. Everything on the DBX 707 has been enhanced, from how it looks to how it performs.
Yeah, he's not a great broadcaster, is he? We won't give him that. Maybe a great businessman.
The Valhalla,
broadcasting,
right, rather different. Truly driver-focused mid-engine hybrid supercar.
This is blogging for the other cars. Yeah, exactly. Start an auction in a minute.
With the supercar experience, it's a slice of Formula One for the road. The hybrid technology, the aerodynamics, and of course the performance are all designed to thrill.
He's awful to listen to. Oh, he's not that bad. Come on. Finally, or are you talking about me?
The Valkyrie AMR
Probably fair.
The ultimate no rules hypercar. This is what
I'm extremely angry. Yeah. That's my favourite video of all time.
Or registration for road use.
Our reputation is beyond approach.
The original Valkyrie, a car intended for the racetrack with performance approaching that of a Formula One car. A truly fantastic machine.
They really are.
I don't disagree.
And I can tell you, Seb's already been having a very close look at the Valkyrie, so he might be requesting.
It's so nice. So nice.
Today, though, of course, our focus is all on Formula One and a car that's not built here, but actually built 30 miles away at Silverstone by your amazing team of people, the AMR 22, and the team Aston Martin, Aramco, Cognizant.
He does sound like a supervillain.
Tell us a little bit.
It's brilliant. He's my favourite Bond villain.
Bring the name Aston Martin back into the sport of Formula One.
Sure. Aston Martin re-entered Formula One in 2021 after...
It's going to mute it until he's done blabbing.
Last season was year one of a 5-year plan. And now we continue our
4 more years, guys. 4 more years. The plan is going to take a while, but we're going to get there.
To the summit of the
43-year-old Seb wins a championship.
Clinton Hill Climb, which is about an hour's drive.
Count Dooku.
And it was there where Lionel Martin launched Aston Martin into the heat of competition. That was the start of the climb that our Formula One team is still on today. We are continuing our journey to the summit of Formula One, the most competitive.
Come here, Santa. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in.
Series in the world.
No.
And we want to win.
All right.
But we know that winning isn't easy. That's why we have a 5-year journey and a plan to
evil menacing laugh at the end, yeah.
And to get to the top. To win in Formula One, everything has to be just in the right place. And a lot of moving parts
5-year plan, of course.
Come together. The sport is
it's a rainbow colour, we have that.
And unless you evolve,
he's probably drunk.
You'll be left behind. You need the right people in every part of the team.
He's reading the autoprompter, yeah.
The right partners to help make it all possible. We're going to do it as a team because it takes the power of a team to be successful.
Yeah, he does look less intimidating with a beard. It's becoming more like Santa. If he really grows it out, we're gonna have Santa Stroll era. It's gonna be great.
As well, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. At Aston Martin, we have a wonderful and highly valued title partner in Cognizant.
Yeah, so they're going to win races when the regulations change again. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, just wait for the new engines, you know. Then we'll be good. Then we'll be good.
Strategic partners of ours.
I'm
also delighted to welcome all our other partners here today. In fact, and to share this moment with our fans as well.
They're going to come second in 24, 25. Yeah. They're going to be like, yeah, God, next year we're going to win the championship. But Lawrence, they're changing the regulations. Yeah. And?
Formula One, in moving towards the ambitious target of using 100% sustainable
no leaks like it already.
2026.
Green Goblin car. That's
us to drive technology.
Have Aston actually leaked it on Twitter, or are you just saying that?
Exploring other synergies for the benefit of the whole team, Aramco, and the wider world. Additionally, Aramco will play a key role in the development.
Oh, if that's it, you're gonna like this.
Success of the new Aston Martin Formula
We're not commenting on Rachel Brooks. She already jump scared us. We're not going to compliment her. I tagged her on Twitter. Thank you.
Headquarters when it's completed later this year.
Oh, you have, yeah.
Providing us with a state-of-the-art, first-in-class.
That's really nice. I'm excited for this.
Engineering, manufacturing, and testing venue to complement the developments of composite materials and 100%.
He's still talking.
You mentioned that campus just some 30 miles away from here. Can you tell us?
Yeah, when he talks too much, employees leak the car.
The new factory, also a serious statement of our intent, will be operating out.
They're building this on the field that I normally camp in at Silverstone, so now we're having to find another campsite. I'm offended by that, genuinely. Really rude. No thought about me camping in my tent.
With first-class catering facilities, top-class catering and
I didn't share the excitement with you, it sucks. No, I mean, I still want to see it in 3D. Like, it's just a render on Twitter, so.
Formula One team needs to optimize human performance with the goal of designing and building winning cars. It will be the first all-new Formula One factory in the UK for 19 years. It's going to be a game changer for our team. Eventually, we'll have our own wind tunnel.
Just camp in the building. I'll have to.
As part of our vision,
join the team and camp
to
there.
Make Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula One team the World Championship organization it deserves. That's for the near future. But for right now,
spot on, Morgan.
And for the present, the 2022 Formula One season is right around the corner. And I'm pleased that Aston Martin, part of this wonderful sport, I'm also as proud to be part of this team, with grateful and thankful more than all the other great women and men around the track at the factory.
Just see VJ Malia sing somewhere.
Helping us race around the world. We'll keep climbing.
Still going. It's still going.
We'll climb until we reach our sights and our summits.
One of the staff is going to walk on in a minute to go, Lawrence.
The moment we have all been waiting for.
Oh.
The next and most serious AMR 22.
I did it.
Just seconds away.
I made him do it. That was me.
Lawrence,
on me.
Thank you very much. If I could invite you to take your seats.
On what?
And thank you.
Right, go on, Rachel, say what we were thinking. Brilliant.
Right, this is
I do love him really. I want to clarify that he's great.
It is time to see the AMR 22. Just a warning, this video does contain some flashing images.
Here we go. You forgot how to walk. Where are the drivers? They're in the dressing room still. I think they've missed their cue a bit. Go on, go on. And it's pink. Green Goblin, yes. I mean, it'd be cool if Spider-Man flies in. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'll take that. This is really cool. Go to see Aramco. Oh. Oh yes, love it. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, the light green just works so much better. Oh, I like this. Go on, give us some full lighting here. That's a good looking car. I don't think I'm a fan of the black on the front wing, but honestly the rest of the car is so nice. Yeah, so these are the vents, I can see people already asking. And the rear wing, it's more like the Haas model. Okay, so we're going to see more straight rear wings than we expected from the F1 model. Okay, that's really interesting. That looks good. I like that. That's better than the Red Bull. That's my favourite one so far. Love that. Yeah, I'm a fan. I really like that one. That green works so well. It is.
Well, I love that the first time you saw the images of that car, you were applauding straight away. It looks spectacular. Seb and Lance, welcome to the stage. But what do you think? She looks good, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a very exciting time of the year when you see the car for the first time, and you know, especially this year with.
I love that. I really love that.
Looks so different.
TikTok not sponsors, no. Right, we're gonna get the poll out. Get the poll out. 1 to 4, guys. Like with all the others, Red Bull are winning the competition at the moment, but I'm gonna shut up and write this while you listen.
What are the realistic targets that you've got for this year?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been such a long time. Thanks for the reminder, but
I've got years on you though, so it's fine, don't worry about it.
So no, it's very exciting. As Lance said, to see the car first time built is exciting, but it's now you think, well, it's ready, let's get into it. So it's more exciting to drive since you know, this year there's so many novelties and so many things we are keen to find out.
Yeah, very different rear wing. Yeah, I'm gonna go over all of these pictures afterwards
in a
minute.
Project, a lot of work that went in. And
Vettel looks like he's just got out of bed.
Coming together and now being built right in front of you, I can't wait to step inside and see how it feels.
How have your winter preparations been? I know you fulfilled a bit of a dream the other week when you sat alongside Stig Blomqvist. How was that?
Yeah, it was good fun. I mean, he's a real legend, and obviously I was going a lot more sideways than usual. So back to normal, I would say, when we jump into this. But yeah, overall the preparation has been good. It was good to get a couple of weeks off, but
excess hair growth
to go, and can't wait, as I said, to jump in the car to start testing. We shake the car down and then you know, get into winter testing, the two of us, and and then you know, in nearly, I think, a little bit over a month's time, we'll be at the first race. So
put myself back at the top.
Forward.
And Lance, I mean, you say you can't wait to get racing in this. It looks fantastic. Do you think these rule changes are an opportunity?
Oh, this one's going down really well. This livery.
Point scorer to podium race winner, I should say. You've been on the podium before, but to a race winner. Do you think that's there?
I think this one's winning so far.
You know, I think it's a very exciting time for Formula One. I think it's an opportunity for all the teams with these new regulations. But I think, you know, for us, we have to remember it's about a long-term.
Won't need a helmet with that.
It's about, you know, the future, and I think, you know, at this stage, it's also important to, you know, get out there and understand this car, learn about it. You know, it's going to be so different to what we've been
The
used to in the
lost
last
one
few years,
direction
but,
member.
there will be a lot of learning, but it's very exciting, that's for sure.
And how was your winter? Plenty of skiing, I imagine.
It was great, yeah. Had a nice time, but ready to get back behind the wheel.
Well, Sebastian, Lawrence said earlier on, this is the start of a 5-year plan for this team. How are you using your experience to help the team and drive them forward?
Well, ideally accelerate it a little bit. So, yeah, I think it's always a big effort, and since there's so many novelties this year, it's very difficult what to expect.
I want some hair.
So to point out where we will be, it's impossible at this stage.
I doubt any team will be able to beat Aston Martin in terms of livery. No, that's a really strong one. Really strong one.
And I think, for many reasons, we should be better.
The vents look cool. Yeah, I was expecting the vents on the halves, but they weren't there. So I'm like,
things with new tyres, completely new cars, lots of new challenges. I hope the field will be closer together, and that will give us, more chance to race and race more in the front than we did last year. But
it's such a small change, but it works so well. It looks so good.
Be a little bit more
especially
patient,
with the medium tyres on as well.
A couple more days. But yeah, certainly the excitement is very high, and the potential as well. The team is gathering.
Ferrari could, yeah. Ferrari could.
Pick up
Alpine as well
during the season and improve the car throughout the season. I think our potential is just rising. So. Can't wait to get on track and see where we are and get going.
Aha.
And Lawrence, you were with the team in the previous
that didn't really work, did it?
Point. How did you feel when the team became Aston Martin? What do you think it adds, bringing that name into the sport?
Rachel? No.
It's been amazing. I mean, it's, I think we've grown so much as a team since...
yeah, the rear wing looks more like Red Bull. Yeah, we'll get on to actually looking at the car in a minute, because the rear wing is definitely the first part that I want to sort of talk about.
Excitement to the brand, and has really helped us, I think, grow and attract a lot of very talented people into our team, and that's what we're doing. Today we're growing as a team.
Yeah, I'll go up here.
It's first of all, the car looks amazing in green, which is which has been great, but I think it's very exciting to see so many talented people come on board.
Even the dog likes the livery, exactly.
Project,
it's seen it go, whoa!
In the process of growing, and I think that's what
Sorry,
Aston
Rachel.
Martin has done. It's brought in such a great brand which was already a great team, and now that great team is
exactly. Yeah, Red Bull just used the FOM model, so that's what I mean. We can compare the FOM model to the Haas to the Aston Martin now.
If you'd like to take your seats again, and we will have a closer look at this fantastic car.
Front wing looks similar to Red Bull's. Yeah, the front wing's pretty heavily regulated. There's not a lot you can do with it, so it's going to look pretty similar to the FOM model.
Formula One team, and it's clear that these two can't wait to get into it and take this AMR.
That looks dope. It does, doesn't it? That looks so good. I love that.
Let's find out a little bit more about the journey to building this gorgeous car.
It's a really nice car. Really nice car.
These set of changes are by far the biggest that I've ever seen in my career in Formula One. The whole rule book was effectively ripped up, started again.
The objective of the rule change was to allow cars to follow more closely, pass more often, race more competitively.
The geometry of the car's changed this year. It's such a radical departure. The aerodynamics and the tyres, they're the two big differentiators.
The car is a ground effect car. We haven't had that kind of a thing in Formula One since the early 80s.
We are really throwing away everything.
Well, there's always been elements of ground effect, just not as much.
We're starting again.
Formula One is all about data. To optimise the performance, you need data quickly at your fingertips to make better and more informed decisions all the time.
We want to know where we've come from. We want to predict where we're going. We want to do a fair trade between idea A and idea B. If we don't have that, we'll struggle to make good decisions and make the race car go faster.
Because we have no real data on this car, we've had to really push the boundaries of the virtual development.
In a very controlled environment, we can dictate the weather, the wind, the temperature, whether it's raining or not. In some ways it's better than going to the track. It allows us from an engineering perspective to do some out there theories. It is an unbelievable level of complexity.
We've been in one of the steepest development curves that we've ever seen. We've seen a 50% increase.
The mediums suit it perfectly, yeah they do. The mediums look spot on with that.
The learning curve has been massive and the challenge equally massive. clear as day that we're all trying to win the championship. And to get there, we need to have really good ideas.
As an electronics engineer, it pains me to see when they say data and just show a bunch of wires and lighting ports.
Right. So it's about understanding where we need to improve and being agile.
It's a stereotypical data, isn't it? So
it can do many times over the years.
The cars that we've just discarded are highly developed cars, and now we've taken a lot of steps back, and now we've got to try and build up again, and it's a really exciting time.
No, of course they're not. No.
Let's take a look at the car.
No, they're not going to show that actual data, no.
You saw them on that video just now, but please give a very warm welcome to the stage to Andrew Green, Chief Technical Officer of the Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula 1 team, and Tom McCulloch, the team's Performance Director. Now, Andrew, you're Chief Technical Officer for this team. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about this AMR 22 and also the challenges that these rule changes have presented to you.
Yeah, massive challenge, as the VT just showed. It's a change of regulations, massive change of regulations to roll back to a ground effect car. So that's meant that our winter has been one of probably the
where's Mike Crack
that we've ever had. But new regulations, new challenges, but new opportunities.
Is there anything you can
bear in mind as well, this car will look, elements of it will look different in Barcelona as well, and then they'll look different in Bahrain slightly, and then they'll look drastically different probably in round one for Bahrain race. As he's saying.
We're on a steep learning curve. Everyone's going to be on a steep learning curve. No one's got all the answers yet. So I think we're going to see this car develop.
I would wear an Aston Martin tie
over the coming season. That will forge the way for 23 as well. So it's a
Any leaks on Silver Arrows? No, not as of yet. There might be, because they tend to do some filming for their launch at Silverstone, so that might get leaked maybe. I think most years it does.
These are the new 18-inch wheels that we've got this year.
We do know that it's going back to silver, though.
Approach the design of the car, and what difference do you think they'll make?
Good, the pink is gone. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest bonus in this livery.
We're hoping
you have the light green that just works so well.
To attack more during the race, promote better racing, which is what we always want. We've got a lot of learning to do with these tyres. They've never been run with a ground effect aerodynamics before, so there's a lot of data to gather. No, I'm really hoping that...
No customised wheel covers. No one's really gone with that yet, or incorporated any colour into it, or...
Which is what we all want.
Which is a bit disappointing,
thank you very much for the moment, Andrew. Tom, if I could move on to you, in your role as Performance Director, your job is to ensure the optimum in every test, practice session, qualifying race. You've got a huge job on your hands, haven't you?
Can't wait for teams to find loopholes and the drama to start. Not long. It's always going to happen. Always going to happen.
World over the last year, whether we're in the wind tunnel, in the simulator, it's fantastic to see the car here in real life and to be starting very soon to be generating some real car data where we need to understand the car. Understand how that correlates.
Yeah, not long now until pre-season testing. Looking forward.
The aerodynamics, the tyres,
pre-season session
is for us the challenge ahead this year.
We get excited about rule changes. Do you guys get excited about them? I know it means long days, long nights, a lot of work, but do you get excited like we do?
For sure. I think from an engineering point of view, there's nothing more exciting than a huge regulation change. As Andrew was saying, it's quite scary.
I am going to the bottom now because I think it's better.
But we've been having to go back to the drawing board, clean sheet of paper in so many areas, and it's been fantastic.
Why was Seb looking like he just woke up?
People we have back at Silverstone.
He's going for the Boris look to make it look like he's got more hair.
As Andrew was saying,
good idea.
Develop quickly during the season. So this launch car will change quickly, but it's great to be stood here in front of it now.
Great.
Just to have a physical car is just brilliant to have. Right, bye Rachel.
Today, I sense from what you're saying there could be some surprises in store this season as well. We're very much looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Right.
There will be.
Now there are a couple of other people here that we should have a chat with as well.
Okay, do we care about them? Let's wait and see. If not, we'll head off.
Formula 1 team's driver ambassador, Jessica Hawkins. Give a warm welcome to Jess, please. Jess. Now, Jess, you joined the team last season. How much of a thrill is it?
She doesn't get to go on the stage.
Of a Formula 1 team.
Yeah, amazing. I never thought it would be possible, but here I am.
Will there be reports in Barcelona? Yeah, there's going to be media in Barcelona, which is why, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to bring some form of coverage for it and a bit of streaming. So I'm going to be live throughout. If the Autosport blog's running, so if there's any form of timings at all anywhere, and if there's media at the track, I'll be live.
You've out quite a career for yourself, haven't you, as a stunt driver as well?
It won't be the most entertaining thing in the world, but it's something you can hop in and out of as the day goes on. That's really the idea of it.
Some of these cars here, thinking there's a lot of fun to be had.
Yeah, a couple of them looking quite familiar and very fun, actually. I've been there's no car keys left round, unfortunately, but
I've looked for you. I did check.
Maybe we can find some. But yeah, no, very proud and thankful to be here.
He's got a very wide face, or is it just the moustache that does that?
Reserve driver
That's
Nico
weird.
Hulkenberg. And Nico, you've driven
cool,
this AMR 22 in the simulator. How did you find it? What do you think?
Yeah, they're still very, very fast and fun to drive. Obviously, it's still a race
Nico.
that wants to be, driven on its limit. It's quite different in a lot of the details, when you look into it, and that's obviously one of the first jobs of team.
Got any plans for fun things to do in the stream? Yeah, I'll need to think about stuff like that because it's a lot of streaming, so I will.
Experience in Formula 1 as well.
We're going to have me making hot chocolate at one point.
You've been called up twice at the last minute, haven't you?
Yes, I have, but you have to say, life is generally much more chilled and stress-free, not being in the car hassling so much. I get to spend good time, I get to entertain our beloved partners and friends, so it's been pretty enjoyable.
Great, thank you very much. Nico,
a lot of Nico support, loving it.
Well, no doubt we'll see them again throughout the season. If I could ask Seb and Lance to join us back on.
Well, hopefully for Seb and Lance, we won't see much of Nico actually, but we'll gloss over that.
These are from some fans who were lucky enough to win tickets to attend today's event in person. So Sebastian and
not jealous at all.
Lance, join me by the AMR 22. I've seen you having a chat over there as well, very much discussing what you've got in front of us. Let's ask you this first question though, because Gemma from London has a question for you, Seb. Now, she wants to know what you're going to call this
she looks elated.
And I know in the past you've had various names for your cars. You've had Hungry Heidi, you've had Lena and Gina and Honey Rider last year. So what are you going to call this AMR 22?
Paul.
I don't know yet. I think usually we find a name just before the season starts, getting together with the mechanics, and you need to have a
nice hair transplant
first. So I think it depends how the car will be to drive, and but I'm sure we find a.
This looks live. I think this is live. Yeah. Or look, it definitely looks live. Yeah.
Yeah, fitting to the its character. So don't know yet, but if
it would have been leaked surely if it wasn't live.
They're more than welcome to.
Definitely, yeah.
Why does the rear wing look unfinished? It could well be.
Definitely take them. Louise from Preston has our next question. She wants to ask, how will the new 18-inch tyres change
Tracy on Facebook
the race and strategies, and how big an impact will this rule change have on racing? Lance, I'll start with you, that one.
Yeah, I mean, first off, visibility, I think it's going to take some getting used to. Because it's not only
with the tyres, is that
tire, but as you can see,
yeah, that's the second driver now to mention the visibility, so that'll be interesting.
Different visually from inside the cockpit, so I think
dogs
that will be a new component to get used to, and we just have to wait and see how the tires behave. What the degradation is like on these tires, how they operate, how that impacts strategy and.
Well, yeah, it was leaked, but like not a physical picture of it. Like if this was recorded last night, you'd imagine someone would have snuck in a picture and posted it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, we had a test during the last season, but obviously the car that we used was a sort of in between.
Oh, they're there right now. Okay, not live then. We're going
so it's hard to know for sure.
I'll say it looks too dark outside anyway. It's still pretty. It's still pretty light outside. So.
Obviously, the idea for this year, the main objective has been also in terms of designing the car. To be able to
would you rather drop kick a cat or a dog? Oh no, my Adidas sponsorship.
Oh. In the past, whenever we got close, the tires were starting to slide.
It was filmed 1 hour ago.
The car was starting to slide. Tires were getting too hot.
Was it?
So they should be better. And
I'm being thrown off by how dark the room is here.
Let's see and find out. But as said previously, I think it's only a matter of days now before we get our hand on the car, and then not even a little bit over a month before we start racing.
I like the way both of you.
Who let the dogs out? I don't know. Neighbours.
Again. It's great. We've got time for one more question. That's from Sunny in Birmingham. Who wants
Vettel looking like Bob Ross.
If you weren't F1 drivers, what would you have done? What other dreams?
Oh, that's the most basic question. Come on.
I've seen pictures of you on a motorbike, Lance, and it's phenomenal. I could picture you as a motorbike rider or racer even. But what did you have as a dream as a kid?
Well, I've been doing this since I'm a kid.
He's been answering that question for the last 3 years.
What else I would be doing if it wasn't this, but definitely be playing a lot of golf, and I don't know.
How's your game? Do you
doing some other things? Let's not talk about my game. Anyways.
Seb, what about you?
Well, similar. I started off as a child, so this is what I've been dreaming of mostly. There was a phase I remember.
Car looks fast, yeah. I mean, it will be. Whether it's faster than the other cars, that's the other question.
So I think it stopped exactly there with the screaming because there was zero talent when it comes to singing. So I think I'm quite lucky that at some point we discovered racing, and my father took me out on the track, so I didn't have to sing and could spare a lot of people the tough times.
Don't stop singing on the radio, though. We love it when you're singing on the radio in the car. Listen, thank you very much, both of you. Great to see you.
Vettel will be driving the trash bus,
yeah. That about wraps it up.
Yeah, the rubbish,
think you'll all agree that our first sight of the Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula 1 team.
I love that car. So that's brilliant. As do you guys, you've got 75% for 4. That is going to be hard to beat. That's going to be very hard to beat. Or if you're a Sky Glass customer, you can press the red button and see any of the highlights that you've missed so far, along with the live action at the side.
To Andrew Green, to Tom McCullough, to Sebastian Vettel, to Lance Stroll, to Jessica Hawkins, Nico Hulkenberg, and everyone at the Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula 1 team, as well as all the partners and fans who've joined us. It's certainly clear that the team is aiming for the top, and however hard and long the climb, they're going to get there. For the latest on the team and to follow Aston Martin throughout the season, please follow the team on social media at Aston Martin
I already am.
F1. Well, I think everyone is excited. Can't wait to see this AMR 22 on track. I know I can't. Thank you for being here, and it's goodbye from Gaydon.
I've drove past Gaydon before. I've driven past there. How exciting. It's got gay in the name, that's why I know it.
Sky Sports F1.
That was amazing. That was pretty fun, actually. That was I prefer that to the Red Bull one. That was definitely a lot more fun. Right, so I'm going to... Right, we are not done yet. We're going to have a quick look at all of these cars. And I'm going to get to your chat in a second as well. I'm just going to quickly bring up the... I'm assuming they've released some more images of it now. So let's bring this up. I haven't thought this through. Here we go. So, right, we've got... I'm going to zoom in a bit on that. There we go. Right. So we've got some more angles of it, which... Ah, yes, an above angle. I can compare it to the Haas. Let's go. That makes me very happy. Right. Okay, so let's start at the top. So we've got Ferrari engine versus... Ooh, okay. So versus the Mercedes engine here. So there's that is massively different shapes going on there. That is very, very different. That'll be an interesting one to see what they actually turn up with in that case, because that is very different compared to the Aston Martin. We've got these massive bulbs that just stick out on the side, and the really small intakes. I didn't get a look at the intakes. Oh god damn it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so they're decent sized intakes. They're not a lot bigger. So we've got pretty small intakes this year by the looks of it. It's not a lot big. It's more squared off by the looks of it. Yeah, more squared off than the Haas one. Which is, definitely pretty interesting as well. The Red Bull one, let's also compare that. So the Red Bull one, this is the FOM model. So I'll say Red Bull, but it's the FOM model. Okay, that's just so you know. So the Red Bull has the much wider air intakes on the side pods, much bigger. So that's what FOM were expecting to be a thing. But instead with the Haas, you've got it very small there. And then also, I think it is slightly bigger, but it's quite hard to tell unless you're right at the bottom. Right, so what's someone saying in the chat? Say, Morgan, see you later. All right, Morgan, have a good day. I appreciate, if I was still at work and at school and stuff. So, yeah, hope you all do have a good day as well. The car looks fast. Vettel will be driving the trash bus. Only Ferrari can beat this car in beauty, I think. Yeah, that's going to be a really hard one to beat. Ha, gay. There you go, yeah. Good presentation other than Robot Stroll. Oh, he's a great presenter. Come on. Yoomstig saying goodbye. Okay, yeah, see you there. See you there. Goodbye. This looks good. Yeah, it does look really good. Haas looks like someone giving a middle finger from above. I haven't thought of that before. Oh, God. Jesus. But yeah, so you can also see as well, it's a lot more... You've got more of like the Coke bottle at the top compared to with the Aston. Sorry, this is just such a good looking car. That is so nice. I can't get over how good it looks, to be honest. It looks so good. But yeah, here we go. So if we go... Okay, so there's a view of the rear wing as well. So yeah, there we go. You can just see how different it is. It's a lot tighter sort of here, I think. Maybe... Oh, it's quite hard to tell, actually. But yeah, you can just tell right from the top it's incredibly different, the actual shape. What do you think of the drivers driving the car in Monaco with those massive tyres? I mean, it's already pretty difficult, and it's going to be even harder. So that would be an interesting one to see how the drivers really do manage with that. What do you think of drivers driving the car? Oh yeah, literally. Side air intake's the only thing I'm not liking. So is that the little gills it's got, or the or is it actually saying on the side? Because I really like the gills. I think it's really nice. Just try to take a look at all of the suspension and the floor as much as possible. There's not a lot to go out with the floor. They've quite understandably kept that pretty hidden. At least they showed an initial version of the new car, not like Red Bull, who disguised announcing Oracle car as a launch and gave nothing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I also want to take a quick look at the front wing as well. Just see. So we've got that shape on the front wing there. Okay, so pretty similar front wings, because that stuff's all sort of, it's pretty heavily regulated by the FIA there. They do have slightly different little wings sticking off there, though. There's slightly different shape to them, so that'll be interesting as well. And also positioned differently on the end plate as well. So these are small differences. I mean, a Red Bull car, we can't really take much from that at all. But definitely the Haas and the Aston Martin, we can more. Side pod ones are fine with the gills. So the side pod... Oh, you mean like the actual intakes there? Okay, right, I see what you mean. Yeah. It looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? I almost prefer these bigger intakes. It almost just looks better than these little dots we've got. First one, there we go, the little dots we've got here. It just looks a little bit weird. But they've got so good at the cooling with the engines now that they don't need as big air intakes. So yeah, it does look a little bit weird. But Aston Martin front wings look a bit higher. Yeah, it does a little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit more ground clearance as well by the looks of it. I mean, not a lot, though. I mean, if anything there, the Haas actually looks slightly higher. I mean, I don't know whether it's just because of where it's positioned as well. It seems to stick out a lot more, but I think that must just be an effect from the camera rather than how it actually works. Because, again, all of the front wing stuff's pretty heavily regulated this year. I guess Red Bull are still working on that actual car, so it's fine. Well, no, I don't think they are. They just don't want to release it. They just, they don't want to show people what they're working on, what it's all going to look like. And absolutely fair play to them. You wouldn't expect them to necessarily. Right, so rear wing now. Let's have a quick look at that. Have we got a good shot? Okay, so we've got a good shot of the rear wing. I want one square from behind, but I don't think we're going to get one, which is yeah, we're not going to get one, are we? Okay, that's a little bit annoying, but we can sort of make do with what we've got here. So it's just like from the other side. So I just want to see. So yeah, it still curves out quite a lot. I do think. So right, we're comparing it compared to this, which is very dramatic curve out, massive like little sort of sag in the middle, and it doesn't seem anywhere near as big on the Haas or the Aston Martin. So cowards, Red Bull. Everyone was working on their cars, bro. The launch stream for Red Bull yesterday was just sad. I mean, yeah, but it was more of a livery launch. It wasn't really a car launch. I don't blame them for it at all. In fact, I'm surprised Aston Martin are actually releasing a car. Looks. I love that rear wing as well. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, so actually the Haas and the Aston Martin ones. Yeah, Haas and Aston Martin. Yeah, I was right. They look basically exactly the same. So there's not a lot going on there. But like I say, this track is going to be. This car is going to be on the track tomorrow at Silverstone. Alexa, stop. I don't know what you were going to play there. No. But yeah, we've got it on track at Silverstone tomorrow. That's thrown me there completely. Yeah, so I'll be on track at Silverstone tomorrow. So when we do the McLaren launch live, I'll have my golf jacket out. I'll bring that. We'll also get probably some form of leaked footage of that Aston Martin on a track. It'll be running obviously at very low engine mode, not quick at all. It's a filming day. But we will see a 2022 car on track, which is all I need. All I need. This looks much more DRS friendly. Yeah, absolutely does. This one actually looks like it could have functioning DRS. Sandbagging the design. How much do you think teams will push towards an improvised diffuser? I mean, yeah, that's going to be really interesting as well, because I think the biggest grey area, well, not grey areas, but the biggest like rooms for improvement are definitely around the diffuser, rear wing, and the floor. So they're the things that are going to really, we need to keep an eye on. Front wing's very heavily regulated. Most of like the actual outward bodywork is as well, because obviously that's what most of the air interacts with, the surface of the car, and then also of course the floor with the ground effect. So. The front is different than Red Bull. Yeah, it's going to be very different to Red Bull. So this was the... actually, something that some people point out, this isn't actually built to the current legal spec anyway. So if they tried to use this car as it looks, first of all, they'd be really slow. Second of all, it's not actually to spec anyway. Like, it's not within the regulations. It's using old regulations, basically. Aston Martin's rear wing has a little lateral gills on the pylons. Let's have a quick look. Try to have a little look. Think so. Yeah, it does seem to be a little bit, yeah. Especially on that side. I can't see any on this side, but... Yeah, that's an interesting one as well. Red Bull make a whole show to show not their actual car and the same livery as always. Basically, yeah. Yeah, basically. Front is different. Do you think teams are holding back or on showing high and low rake? Yeah, absolutely. But... this year, it's definitely going to lean more towards low rate cars with the actual, like, with how the rules are written. So, it's quite hard to tell if everyone's just showing that they're low rate or if genuinely everyone is low rate. I mean, it almost looks like to an extent that this has actually got a positive rake on it or a negative rake. How do you measure rake? Like, that'd be a negative rake when it exits up, so it's not the normal. Anyway, yeah, sure, I totally know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if anything, it looks like it has an upwards rake on it. Especially with how far that front wing is off the ground. That seems really far. I'm not sure if it will be that far off the ground when we actually head, even to Barcelona. I just wish Vettel get a great car. He got screwed in Ferrari. Yeah, he did to an extent, but like he had good cars. Unfortunately, Mercedes had much better cars, so... yeah, he didn't have too much of a chance, and then whenever he did, it sort of went a little bit wrong. But yeah, so that's all pretty fun. I felt disappointed Red Bull didn't have Massey logo on the car. I wanted them to put some gold on it or something. I think that'd be really cool. Like have a gold number 1 or something for Max. I think that'd been pretty fun. I think they maybe may have incorporated that if they were doing a if they won the Constructors. Sorry, I was reading a comment while finishing a sentence. But we haven't seen the other cars yet. No, we haven't at all. And yeah, you know, it's going to be fun. Because again, they're going to change so much. Let's see what people are saying to this, actually. This is interesting. Looks awesome, guys. Tops last year's. I'd agree. Absolutely stunning. There you go. Happy Seb. There you go. I think that sums it up perfectly. Happy Seb. Happy fans. I love this car. This is such a nice one. I'm a massive... That looks so good. I really do love that. I think Red Bull holds back the gold for the Constructors. Yeah, exactly. I think they'd have to win the Constructors for that. Which car am I excited for? Well, I was really excited for this one. And I'm not disappointed in the slightest. I'd say now what I'm looking forward to is McLaren tomorrow, because I think that's going to look quite different. Not AlphaTauri, because I think that'll look basically the same. Williams is going to look different. Ferrari's going to look different. Mercedes are going to look different. And Alpine are going to look different. So I'd say they're the ones I'm really looking forward to. And then Alfa Romeo, God knows what they're doing. They're releasing theirs incredibly late. So honestly, anything could happen with them. What have we got as well? But anyways, Aston car is really nice looking and it's promising. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like they said, this is the starting point for their car. I mean, they've developed much further than this already. They're just obviously not going to show us that. There's a lump behind the crypto sponsor on the sides. Yeah, there is there. That's just the engine. They're trying to get as close to packaging as possible. So you've just got the... that's just a bulge to actually accommodate the engine going in, I'd imagine. Because it's beneficial to have it as tight as possible. So just sort of wrap the bodywork around to the engine, basically. Looks like the car's smaller. I don't think it is smaller. I mean, they do look smaller, these cars, but I'm pretty sure actual dimensions-wise, I think they're a little bit shorter and just as wide. I'm pretty sure. What was it? People are saying AMG and Ferrari will show real car rather than coward Red Bull who spike. No, you see, I don't get this. We got loads of Mercedes fans on Twitter going, "Oh, cowards, blah blah blah." Mercedes are literally launching their livery on a mule car. They're doing the same thing, and I don't think a lot of people know that. And I think there's going to be quite a few people a little bit embarrassed by what they said on Twitter when that happens. But yeah, I'm not going to look into the Mercedes too much because I think it's going to look nearly identical to the Red Bull because they're both using mule cars. Yeah. Why the gills? Well, I don't know. They were added. I think it's just to redirect the airflow a fair bit, and it could also be used for a lot of cooling as well. I think it's all mostly because they're just trying to redirect airflow. I like the pink purple better than the yellow. Really? I much prefer this. I really do. But yeah, fair enough, absolutely. They probably look smaller because of bigger tyres. Yeah, that's a really good point as well, yeah. And I thought I'd noticed the tyres looking different more than I actually have. It sort of works really well. Yeah, I love it. I really do love this. I think that's green fluorescent, not yellow. Yeah, it is green. Yeah, I've been calling it light green. Just someone in the chat said yellow, so. I'm not Mercedes fan, more like F1 fan, but yeah. Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I mean, like, there's some people genuinely on Twitter who were like really having a go at Red Bull, saying like, "Oh, waste of," like, yeah, they were getting really angry at them. I'm not actually having a go at like anyone here. It's totally fine to show just delivery on mule cars. They are hiding as much as can. Yeah, and I think it's more fun. It means we get to see more parts coming in onto the car that are completely new, that we didn't expect. So, I'm going to be doing a pre-season test stream, hopefully. And we're going to be like, oh, there's a new bit on the car. And yeah, it'll be really, really fun. They could have gone 7-Up or Sprite sponsor. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. If they want some more money, they've got their options open as the year goes on. But yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I'll go to about an hour and a half, so we've got another 10 minutes to go, I think. I think that's a good idea. I'll give it another 10 minutes. So, can we expect the wheel covers to show glowing driver numbers? That would look so cool. I would love it, but I don't think they're going to do it. We could see it, as in it's physically possible, but I don't think they're going to do it. Which track are you excited for this year with these new cars? Well, I'm going to say Silverstone, because I get to see them in person. I think to watch on TV, so if we exclude Silverstone, that's a tough one. I mean, I love watching the cars go around Monaco, Singapore. I just enjoy watching them drive around it. So whenever it's a boring Monaco race, I don't mind too much because I just love watching them. My favourite session of the year is Monaco qualifying. Like, out of any session in the year, Monaco qualifying is so good. But if I had to pick a track I'm most excited to see these cars at, I'd say Saudi Arabia, because it's only the second race of the season, so it's still pretty early on. There are going to be a few upgrades starting to creep in around those races, between round 1 to 4. You're going to get big upgrades coming in. And it's really going to test the cars at their limit, right up against the walls. And I'd say early stage of the season, definitely Saudi Arabia, I'm looking forward to. Yeah, can't wait for that. Miami, says Shrey as well. Yeah, I don't know what to expect of Miami. I can't get too excited for it because I don't know. Saudi Arabia, I knew was going to be decent because it was wide and long straights and it was fast. So it's always going to be all right. But not sure with Miami. I think the track might be a little bit too narrow, but hopefully I'm proved wrong on that one. I hope they try to fix Saudi track. Yeah, they are. They're moving the walls ever so slightly, so there's less blind corners. And they're making some of it just a little bit safer on entry and things like that. Agreed, the green fluorescent is dope. Absolutely, I love it. The 18 is more back. Yeah, they have moved it a bit further back, haven't they? And I think it's slightly bigger as well. There we go. This is so much better. Look, they've got it big, nice and big right there compared to the Haas. And I don't like. Look how small the numbers are there compared to on the side of the Aston Martin. Look at the size difference there. But if we also look at the front as well, is a great comparison. You got that there, massive number, easy to see compared to a little red 9. They should have swapped them around, the 1 and 1 and the 9. They should have swapped that, but yes, There we go. I mean, if anyone else has anything to absolutely, like I say, we're still going for like another 5 minutes or so. Get any last comments in before the McLaren stream tomorrow, which again, really excited for. Should be great. Haas made it small, so if Mazepin spun, everyone would think it's Schumacher. Yeah. Yeah. This is just such a good looking car though. I really love this. The dogs are back. The dogs are back, guys. Okay, so I'm looking at the poll as well. We've got 4% bad, 6% for 2, 23% for 3, and for great for 68%. That is going to take some real beating. So the other teams, if you're watching this, which I know you are, I know all the designers are watching this, of course they are, you've got to up your game. You're going to have to up your game. What time is the McLaren stream? The McLaren stream is, because I totally know, I know what I'm streaming, definitely. The McLaren stream, because I know off by heart, is at it is at 6:40 UK time tomorrow. It's live in 27 hours on the 11th of February, and I'm going live at 6:40. Because I knew that off by heart. I did. Ferrari, I'm hoping, is a glossy livery. Yeah, fingers crossed on that. I'm really happy that this is a glossy livery because it just looks so good. If they made this a matte finish, I don't think it would have looked anywhere near as good. It would still look nice, but this is so far clear of a matte livery. Hope Aston would have fluorescent wheel cover. That'd be sick. That would be really... I don't know. That'd be weird. I think it'd be too distracting. Because they're quite big. I think it'd be a bit distracting. Maybe you should put an event in Discord using the event feature. Yeah, I mean, I have it scheduled like on the channel, which more people see. So that's why I've gone for that. But, I mean, yeah, we can give that a go. It lets people click on interested if they... Oh, yeah, that's cool, actually, yeah. I mean, yeah, we've also got the reminder on the channel, so yeah, it just depends, really. Depends, really. Whatever people find easier, we can do. I'll plug it again. If you are new here, head over to the Discord. We have the link. It's the top link in the description. It says Discord. Click that link, and you can join the Discord server. We've also got F1 Fantasy League going, and there'll be some prizes for whoever wins as well. So that's really fun. I hope to see as many of you doing that as possible. If we get a big league going, that'd be so cool. And then also, the big announcement that I have is creeping ever closer. I might do it the night before the second pre-season tests in Bahrain. I might announce it the night before, and then we could have a bit of chat about it on the day one Barcelona pre-season test. Day one Bahrain pre-season testing stream. Big announcement, you'll love it, especially if you like watching F1 content. Yeah, there you go. Will Mercedes be silver? Yeah, the Mercedes is going to be silver this year, which I'm really excited for, the return of the silver arrows in that sense. I'm really excited to see that. The livery should look great from the concepts that we've seen so far. I'm expecting a very nice livery indeed. Big announcement. Did you get selected for commentating somewhere? No. I mean, I do already do a fair bit of commentary, but no, it's a show. It's a show announcement. There you go. We're going to be running a show. That's as far as I'm going. That's what you're getting at me. Will you be showing the unofficial test? Yes. So obviously I can't show anything live from the track because I don't have a camera crew there. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be live streaming pre-season testing or pre-season session at Barcelona. Because media is allowed at the track. So in fact, I can. Do I show this? There's not many of you, so I feel okay leaking it. Do I? Let me look. Now look. Do I? No, I'm not gonna do it because it's not set up properly yet. So I'm not gonna leak my own thing. But I might do a further stream when it's all like properly set up and everything's open for it. But yeah, we're gonna have like so we have like live updates from all of the journalists who are at the track. So that's all gonna be happening. So all of that. We'll get all the pictures and whatever's going on. Then hopefully the Autosport blog, if they are running that, fingers crossed they are, because that's a pretty key part. And then we'll also have the fastest lap times each driver's set all the way over the left-hand side. And it will just be a good day that you can hop in and out of the chat, see what's going on in pre-season testing. So yeah, it'll be fun. Are the stars still on Mercedes? Maybe. I'd imagine so. I hope so, because I like it. Leak it tomorrow after the McLaren launch. Yeah, I'll get it set up and we can do it after the McLaren launch right near the end, actually. I'll show it then. I mean, some work still needs to be done on it. I'm going to make it a bit neater and have some nicer graphics, but yeah. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. Hope Red Bull show real car there. Yeah, they'll show something a lot more like a real car in Barcelona. We should get some actual footage of these cars as well. And then we might do, actually, right after pre-season testing, a live watch-along or something of the 1 hour show that F1 are going to release at the end of the day on the Discord, something like that. I don't know if people would be interested, but if anyone has that set up as a thing, we could do that maybe, which could be quite fun. I mean, it's going to be covering stuff that you probably knew if you watched the stream, but it's good to actually see a physical version of it. But yeah, I think that about does us for today. We've hit the 1.5 hour mark, and yeah, chat's dying down, so I think we've covered a lot. We've definitely covered a lot today. And it's been really enjoyable because at the end of it all, we've got a really, really nice car to come from it. I'm really excited to see this car on track tomorrow at Silverstone. I'm tempted to go down for that. I have an off day tomorrow. I'm slightly tempted. No, I'm not gonna. I only live about an hour away from Silverstone. We could do that. I'll consider that. I'll consider it. See then, how are you streaming so long? I don't know, honestly. Look, after Abu Dhabi, we did a 4.5 hour stream. We did 4.5 hours of non-stop streaming, which, funnily enough, is only half of what we're planning to do for pre-season testing. 4.5 hours in the morning, 4.5 hours in the afternoon session. So 9 hours of streaming for 3 days in a row at pre-season testing, and that might finish me off. No, it probably will finish me off, actually. But, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. But, yeah, there you go. I just enjoy streaming. Like, I just love talking to you guys about F1. Because it's fun. But, yeah, there you go. I think we're good to end off. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. For the McLaren stream, of course, I'll bring out my special Golf McLaren jacket for that one that I paid an extortionate amount from, but I don't care because I love it. So, in that case, until then, until tomorrow evening, I hope you will have an absolutely brilliant day and a good sleep. I'll see you then. Goodbye.